And Moshe took Yosef's bones as they left Egypt. The Torah tells us in this week's parashat Beshalach, in its opening verses. The Torah stresses that the one that took Yosef's bones was Moshe and nobody else. And the question is, why Moshe? Why not Yosef's immediate family? He had children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. With all his wide, big family, nobody else could take his bones with them. And the question is even stronger if you think about the fact that Yosef was buried in Israel only 40 years later. And that means that they carried Yosef's bones with them the entire journey. Let's think about it. The Torah tells us that the Jewish people camped and went on a new journey 42 times throughout the 40 years. So every time they had to pack their bags and put things together and travel and go on to the next destination, most families were thinking about the important chattels, the important things to take with. And what was Moshe Rabbeinu busy saying? Mustn't forget Yosef's bones. And he had that as a responsibility. And the question is, why? Moshe was the leader. He had so much responsibility on his shoulders. Why does he, for 40 years, need to carry Yosef with him? So this week I was very lucky to be in Eretz Israel, and I met a very special person, Chief Rabbi Emeritus Rabbi Yisrael Meir Lau. And even though he's coming in his years, he's still young and vibrant and full of energy. It was literally a pleasure to be with him. Rabbi Lau explained, Moshe Rabbeinu knew that the Jewish people are out on a journey through the desert to enter the land of Israel. And it's going to be a very hard and arduous journey. They're going to have to cross the desert as a young nation coming together for the first time. And they're going to have enemies. They're going to have troubles and tribulations. And naturally, every person is going to see in a different way what's the way to overcome these tribulations. One will think this way, one will think that way. And therefore Moshe Rabbeinu as a leader had to have Yosef's bones with him as a constant reminder that when brothers argue and fight, that's the cause for exile. The whole reason why in the first place the Jewish people went down to Egypt was because Yosef and his brothers didn't see eye to eye in such a bad way that they fought with each other and there was no love. And therefore Moshe wanted to have this message always by him. It's okay to disagree, but we must do it with respect. Because if we don't, then chas v'shalom, God forbid, instead of achieving redemption, we achieve the exact opposite, which is exile. And I think that for us today, the place that we are as a nation, as Am Yisrael, we need this as a reminder. We're also going through our troubles and tribulations. It's not an easy time. We're in the middle of the war. We have hostages. And naturally, different people see things different ways. Different people think, what's the solution once and for all? How do we solve Israel's problems? We must remember Yosef's bones message. Brothers can disagree, but they must still maintain the love. We mustn't hate each other, because instead of achieving the results we want to get to, it can, God forbid, have the opposite result. Rabbis tell us that through ahavat chinam, unconditional love, that's how we bring Mashiach. And when we have Mashiach, that will be the ultimate solution for the goal that we all want. Everyone will come back, the temple will be rebuilt, and Am Yisrael will have the best years possible. So let's remember this message and work together with love, even if we have different opinions, to achieve the best result, the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu, speeding our days. Amen. Wishing you Shabbat Shalom.